Good day to you all. You're looking at me, who's looking straight at you. Now, what we're going to review today is a movie based on the popular troll doll toys, which is Trolls. These dolls made some appearances in animated feature films before DreamWorks came in, such as the Toy Story films. Now that these dolls have their very own animated feature, will the movie bring in as much good luck as the toys' original intentions, or will it be as uncomfortable to look at as the doll's soulless stare? Get your hairs ready! The story. Time to tell the story of this movie based on toys. After the Bergens invade Troll Village, Poppy, the happiest troll ever born, and the overly cautious, curmudgeonly Branch set off on a journey to rescue her friends. Their mission is full of adventure and mishaps, as this mismatched duo try to tolerate each other long enough to get the job done. My opinion about the story is that it's never easy to figure out a story where the only material you have are just toys. Some can make it out fine, like the Lego Movie, and then you have this. The animation. Time to get the animation in and out of our hair. The scene where Prince Gristle rides his tricycle through the halls of the castle looks a lot like Danny Torrance riding his tricycle through the Overlook Hotel in the 1980 film The Shining. When the trolls escape from Bergentown in the beginning, they use wooden trolls to disguise their homes. These wooden trolls resemble Thomas Dam's original Good Luck Trolls toys the film is based on. The disco ball seen at the roller rink when Bridget and King Gristle go on their date is the same fake one used by the ogres in Shrek Forever After to infiltrate Rumpelstiltskin's party. The fanny packs worn by the Bergens are a callback to the style worn in the 80s and 90s when trolls were at the height of popularity. The original troll doll was created by Thomas Dam from Jol in Denmark in 1958. The first ones were filled with wood shavings. Many styles and sizes were made, and even animals from donkeys, elephants, giraffes, horses, lions, and monkeys. There is even a story about why they are different sizes. The characters. Time to meet the stars. Princess Poppy is the princess of the trolls who is upbeat and naive. Her father, King Peppy, rescued his subjects from the greedy Bergens. When they kidnap Poppy's friends and father, she goes off to save them, and for the first time in her life discovers a dilemma that can't be solved with music or a hug. But as the story progresses, Poppy learns to be true to herself to save the trolls and defeat the Bergens. She is voiced by Anna Kendrick, who also voiced Courtney Babcock from Paranorman.
And that's why we're celebrating with the biggest party ever. Everybody's gonna be there.
It's like RIPPED, like a 7-pack at least.
Branch is the overcautious paranoid survivalist in Troll Village who lives in fear of invasion from the Bergens. The only troll in the village who doesn't sing, dance, or hug, Branch lives a disgruntled existence, constantly trying to prepare for the worst. Even though he has secret feelings, Poppy, he is constantly flummoxed by the over-the-top positivity of the other trolls. He is voiced by Justin Timberlake, who also voiced Artie from Shrek the Third and Boo Boo Bear from Yogi Bear. Unlike all Bergens, Bridget is the only nice Bergen. She works as a scullery maid for Chef and has a crush on the young King Gristle ever since they were little. With the help from Poppy and her friends, they make her beautiful beautiful total babe named Lady Glittersparkles to win the king's heart. When the trolls were losing all hope, Branch made them have hope again before Bridget helped them escape before it's too late when the trolls finally escape the Bergens. She is voiced by Dewey Deschanel, who also voiced Lanny the Penguin from Surf's Up.
Just walk right up to the king. His royal awesomeness would never tempt a scholarly man like me.
All right, well, this is the third time you've been unconscious this week. I just don't think it's very good for your brain.
Prince Gristle is the surly 20-something king of the Bergen monsters. He inherited the crown at a young age when his father was dethroned by his angry subjects. His royals grew up, allowing everyone's favorite delicacy, trolls, to escape Bergen Town. Mortified by his father's blunder and desperate to make his subjects love him, Prince Gristle vows to put trolls back on the menu and bring happiness back to Bergen Town. Chef never was the same after the trolls escaped Bergen Town. She had it all: a sterling reputation, throngs of admirers, and a coveted spot in the royal kitchen. In a way, she was happy, but everything she had built crumbled in an instant the day the trolls fled in tunnels under the troll tree. This ended up getting the chef banished from Bergen Town, causing her to vow to find the trolls and shove them down their ungrateful throats. After 20 years in exile, her personality has changed for the worst, and she is now a power-mad, conniving, and aggressive Bergen who plans to feed every Bergen a troll and become ruler of all Bergen Town. This is the 10th computer-animated film with a female character voiced by a male. In this case with Smidge, after Monsters Inc. with Roz, Shrek 2 with Doris, The Incredibles with Edna Mode, Robots with Madame Gasket, Madagascar with a spider, Chicken Little with Goosey Lucy, Shrek the Third with Mabel, Shrek Forever After with some of Rumpelstiltskin's witch minions, and Turbo with Kim Lai. Time for me to end this party with some of my comments about the film. When Poppy and Branch first enter the Bergen Castle, they briefly pass by a painting that parodies the famous Norman Rockwell painting, Freedom from Want, which shows a family around the table for Thanksgiving dinner. In this version, it depicts Bergens around the table for the Trollstice feast. At the beginning of the movie, a remix of the classical piece In the Hall of the Mountain King by Edvard Grieg is playing, while the camera travels through the hall of the Bergen King's castle, which is on top of a mountain. Bergen was also the name of Grieg's hometown, one of the larger cities in Norway. The music used in this movie and trailer is Move Your Feet by the group Junior Senior, whose members Jesper Mortensen and Jeep Larsen are from Jutland, where the troll dolls were invented. During Poppy's song in Troll Village, there was a scene where she tries on various dresses made by the hair conjoined twins and says she wants them all. Test audiences felt that it made Poppy seem like a spoiled brat, so it was cut. The scene is on the Blu-ray extras. Branch refuses to take part in any singing at the start of the film. Ironically, his voice actor, Justin Timberlake, is a singer who was the executive producer for the film's soundtrack. At one point in the movie, Branch tells Poppy, "Bad things happen and there's nothing you can do about it," much like Simba did in The Lion King. Both movies even have the main character lose a family member, Mufasa and Branch's grandmother. Russell Brand, who voiced Creek, and James Corden, who voiced Biggie, both have voiced rabbit characters in live-action/CGI hybrid films. Russell was in the 2011 film Hop from Universal/Illumination as E.B., whilst James was in the 2018 film Peter Rabbit from Columbia/Sony Animation as the titular character. Jason Schwartzman and Chloe Grace Moretz were attached to star during the film's early stages of development. Lucky Troll dolls were also called Dam dolls, a play on inventor Thomas Dam. I am so excited about the upcoming sequel, Trolls World Tour. I hope I get to see it in April as long as it doesn't get delayed by the coronavirus outbreak. That's the end. But you know, there are lots more movies and shows to review, so be sure to join me on our next review. Until then, this is your pal, JB Eagles, saying, see you later!